There's a lot of buzz going around around Indian cricketing sensation Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He's had quite an eventful 2025, and it all began with the Indian Premier League, where he jolted every sports lover across the world with his swashbuckling display in IPL. Today, he's in the news again for his heroics in the series against South Africa. Now, why is this important? And why do we need to talk about Vaibhav and this particular performance? Let me tell you. Vaibhav Suryavanshi had a year to remember in 2025. Many other achievements across other sporting disciplines could have pushed his name a bit to the back, but truth is he was the breakthrough kid last year. At just 14, he shook an entire cricketing nation, and the world was beginning to already draw comparisons. Is he the next Sachin Tendulkar India has produced? Not based on technique or manner of batting, but the sheer prodigy he's proven to be. A teenager with fire in his soul and hunger in his eyes, a repeat of what the world witnessed when with a debutant Sachin decades ago. The talks and, of course, his talent too carried him over to national duty in the junior format. The Asia Cup became calling, a big opportunity to win big for India, to stamp his class on the international stage and say IPL was no fluke and this was serious. That he was meant for true greatness, the kind that shines bright both on and off the field. But that's where reality struck Vaibhav and India. Well, he did perform, no doubts there. The batting had flair, the scores were there, but temperament, that still was a fair distance away. It all came to a boil in the final against Pakistan. Tempers flared. India, and that included Vaibhav Suryavanshi, crumbled under pressure. They fell prey to the theatrics and drama of it all rather than staying the course and remaining focused on the game, focused on the objective to win the Asia Cup. The loss was humbling, but more than that, it was the attitude that would have and should have raised serious concerns. Is Vaibhav there just yet? Maybe not. That flair also needed some control. There was a BCCI review meeting right after that Asia Cup, and Vaibhav was sent in as captain for the series against South Africa that came right after. It's a daunting bilateral for any country, junior or senior. And Vaibhav not only let his bat do all the talking, he led from the front and demolished South Africa, not only being the top run getter in the series, but also handing them out a 3-0 whitewash.
What's all this, brother? Is this sample enough? Or are you going to raise the bar further? You can't explain in words what this kid is doing at 14.
Yes, that's the kind of U-turn you'd have wanted as a cricket-loving country, and that's what Vaibhav Suryavanshi did. Put his head down and just delivered. This series could be that turning point for Vaibhav in his career, in a journey that is bound to attain starry heights. Now, he's seen what happens when you just put your head down and get to it. What happens when you ignore the frills, the drama, the taunts and jibes that are meant to be only on the sidelines. Any young cricketer has only one task at hand. Keep punching and with your skills, because the goal is higher and there's a long way to go. And true leadership doesn't only come with getting those runs or taking the wickets. It comes in honing the mental aspect of any game that you're invested in. Staying grounded, listening more than reacting and talking. Learning from losses more than the wins. That's what acts as building blocks for the years to come. The clamour for blooding him young and getting him into that senior setup is only growing. Yes, and it will grow with each knock that he puts in. But the BCCI has realised the temperament needs to come with that talent. Giving him captaincy was a step towards that, because only with great power can truly come great responsibility.
The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, Firstpost America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is Firstpost America.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.